Hey everyone, Scott Cunningham, aka Scott's Business. Today we're going to be talking about how to get your Lino points out of DLive because there is a migration happening with DLive from Lino to the Tron ecosystem, and it's different for people whether you're in the United States or outside. So we're going to cover both. First, we'll start with outside of the United States, and I will actually walk you through how I am doing it, and then I will explain how someone in the United States can do the same thing. Not the exact same; it's a little different, and yeah, so one thing that's kind of unfortunate for people in the US is that you won't get a premium. You'll get your money back, and people outside of the US get the benefit of having a 3% premium on their Lino. So when converting from Lino to BTT, the BitTorrent token, you'll be able to actually earn a little bit more than what you originally paid or what you originally earned. So to jump right into it, I'm just going to share my screen and give you a brief idea in case you weren't even aware of this, which would be really concerning. Because on DLive, it doesn't really seem super obvious. Like, it's not said anywhere on the site, or there's no banner or anything like that. So the migration is happening and the cutoff is April 15th. So if you don't do this in the next month and a little bit, you're not going to get your money back. It's going to be lost forever, and Tron will just keep it. So when we're talking about outside of the United States, essentially it's a 1-to-1 conversion, but you're going to get a 3%. And you're doing it through Poloniex because they own it. So that's why you're able to do it. And they're actually going to be giving you the premium and everything. So essentially all you have to do is you create an account on Poloniex, and then you open up your deposit address and you use that as the conversion address on Lino. And this was available as of about a week or two ago. So there's also a video that I'm going to link that walks you through it, but this only covers the non-US side of things. And because there's actually not a ton of views on this, I mean, I'll probably get less views on my YouTube video, but there'll be a bunch of people who probably aren't aware of this that will maybe get some benefit from me doing this, as well as me actually walking through it and doing it myself, so that you guys know that it does in fact work, and that's how you can get your money back. Also, a disclaimer, you should definitely, or rather a public service announcement, either way, you should definitely not be continuing to purchase any Lino points if you are, because again, they're going to be lost forever. You're not going to be able to convert those after April 15th. And even if you buy them and then donate them to someone, they won't be able to transfer that either. So it's just lost money. Now, one thing that I didn't find out, and it's not said anywhere in that video or anything like that, is what you do with your lemons, because I've still got like almost $7 worth of lemons, because they're supposed to be like, you can transfer your Lino points into lemons, but I can't find any way to do the opposite. So that's kind of concerning to me. If you know anything about that, please comment below, because that would be really, really useful for me and anyone else who has the same question. Now, when you do this for someone outside of the US, first you'll go onto Poloniex, you'll sign up. It takes like 2 seconds. They barely ask you any information. And then you're going to want to go to balances, deposits, and withdrawals. Then you're going to want to scroll to the bottom, click on BitTorrent, deposit, get this deposit address here. And this is what you're going to be depositing into, and that's where it will convert and end up. And then you can do what you want to do from there. And so once you've got that address and you're ready to go, then you're going to want to go to your Lino account, which you can access via DLive, and then going to your Lino account, or just account.lino.network, sign in. You should see your Lino stake here. They've changed it so that if you want to stake out, it only takes 1 day. So if you are staked in, you can stake out. It'll take 1 day, and then you can come back. I just did that yesterday. Here we are 24 hours later, and I'm able to get all of my points. So I've got 1,478. So I type this number in here, and then I get my deposit address for Poloniex, and you want to be on convert here. This is how you're going to do this. And you're going to get a 3% premium. So, you know, this will be a higher number in value for BTT. Again, I'm not entirely sure if it's based off of the current DLive price that they charge for Lino via the app or the desktop, because they actually are different, which is another sketchy reason why I don't like DLive. But regardless, you should be getting some sort of premium, something a little bit more. So when I go ahead and click convert, oh, maybe there's like a fee or something, so you have to do it slightly less. Oh, well, that's odd. It says 1478, but it really is only, or one token is staked, I guess. Interesting. So 1477. After taking this, you will have less than one Lino. Please make sure you have at least to be able to vote and claim and stake out. I don't think that's really going to matter, but regardless, just for safety, I will leave at least one left over. Even though I'm pretty sure there is, but regardless. So you'll receive within 1 calendar day. So I will leave this video for now, and I will come back tomorrow and then show you guys that I actually got the money. And then we'll kind of come back to this. But for now, I'm going to quickly go over the actual way that you would do this on DLive itself if you are in the United States. And it's explained in here, actually. So for people who are in the United States, you still have to do this method here. And I'm realizing now that the only way to convert your lemons to Lino points is via this method here. So yeah, I mean, if I want my $7, I would do this, but this is just way too much work. If you care enough or you have enough points, then you can do this as well to get it, because either or, you'll still be able to get it, but only people in the United States are restricted to just this method. But this will help you get your Lino and your lemons, so that's not bad. But essentially, you're going to go on DLive and you're going to use the get paid function. You have to verify your email, do KYC, and you have to be at least 16. You have to have at least 4,250 lemons or points, which is really unfortunate if you don't have that much. You could buy more to get to the right amount and then withdraw it all, but it seems pretty sketchy to me. It's your decision, but I'm not recommending that that's a good idea. And then you have to stream 80 hours worth of content. Now, this is where it's going to be a huge issue for a lot of people. I mean, realistically, if you're not a streamer at all, but you have way too much Lino points and you want to get it back, your best bet is probably just turning on a stream and streaming pointlessness stuff, like just nothing for 80 hours. Complete waste of energy, complete waste of bandwidth, awful for the environment, completely inflates their metrics, which is probably why they set this. But the problem here is that they treat this as the same as whether or not you've earned them, and they have to treat it like you're actually making an income. So they have to be very, very to the books and, you know, KYC and all that good stuff. But they treat it the same as whether or not you had paid and you just want your money back, or you actually earned. So the people who actually paid kind of get the short end of the stick here. But you know, it's on you whether or not you want to go through all the struggle to do this. If you actually do want to do this, you just go to DLive, you go up to the corner here, you click get paid, and then here you can verify your email, upload your ID, and then you have to stream your 80 hours worth. So, you know, let me know what you guys think about this. I've always been against this because this is so over the top, especially with this third step here. But again, if you really want your money back, you got to go through all the legwork. Otherwise, donate it to someone else who can easily get it, and call it a day. So I'm going to come back tomorrow to finish this video for the people who are not in the United States, so that you can see that the conversion worked well. and we'll go from there. Hey everyone, this is the second part of the episode where now I'm going to show you the conversion of the BTT. You might notice I did shave my beard. I had a mishap while shaving and I shaved the whole beard. I couldn't bring myself to shave off the mustache though. It takes way too long to regrow. So for now I will be Ned Flanders until that grows back. But that should be fairly soon because my beard grows very quickly. Anyways, sharing my screen here, you can see that my BTT came in from my Lino point conversion. It was it took an extra day. It said 1 calendar day. It took 2 calendar days. Not that big of a deal, but you know, something to be aware of. I got 48,000 BTT for about 1,700 or so Lino points. So I didn't actually double check if it was an effective 3% premium, but they claim that they're giving me 3% and this seems reasonable. I'm not sure why it's not showing a value right now, but when I saw it earlier, I believe it was something about like $17. And I think that's correct since I spent around $20 originally, but I had some lemons on DLive and I wasn't sure how I was able to convert those originally, but you have to go through all the KYC and all that. So I'm not really going to bother for a few dollars, but again, that's something that you guys could consider if you want to do that. So now if I go to my Lino account, you will see that, one moment, you'll see that all of my Lino has been sent out. I still have like 2.6 because I wanted to just keep some in just in case. But I transferred out and it was a BTT swap. And yeah, so let me know if you guys are going to try this out. Let me know how it works for you. I just wanted to come on today to just show you that it did in fact work for me. I will just be holding on to this BTT and seeing how it how it is valued over the next year or so, and make my sale when maybe the Bitcoin halves, and see how that plays out. Anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you did watch to the very end, I really appreciate it. Make sure to comment hashtag #1ham in the comments below. That way I know you did watch the whole thing. And yeah, what are your thoughts on the DLive migration? What are your thoughts on Lino basically disappearing? Do you think Tron is going to improve DLive? Let me know all your thoughts below. You are amazing. Have an amazing day. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. I'm Scott Cunningham, aka Scott's Business, signing off. Cheers.